Welcome to the Training and Doctrine Command. And Hybrid Threat OPFOR Academy. This visualization depicts an OPFOR mechanized company detachment conducting an assault on a Blue 4 unit in a hasty defense. This module is designed for company-level units assigned an OPFOR mission during home station training. By the end of this module, you should have an appreciation for the subtask synchronization of an assault at the company detachment level. The OPFOR Company Detachment is a mechanized infantry company with dedicated enabling elements from brigade that is functionally organized to conduct an assault to destroy a Blue 4 fuel point. The company detachment, CDET, has 9 squads, 10 BMPs, and 3 81mm mortars. Brigade has dedicated the following enabling elements: 2 T-90s, 24 armed UAVs, and 3 120mm mortars. The OPFOR Company Detachment is functionally organized into an assault element, 1st Platoon, a fixing element, 2nd Platoon, a security element, 3rd Platoon, and a support element under company control. In this scenario, the OPFOR Company Detachment has been tasked to destroy a POL site located in the southern portion of the town. The OPFOR objective is a Blue 4 logistics site that supports a coalition force offensive 40 kilometers to the east. Receiving intelligence reports of a potential attack from the north, the Blue 4 have repositioned a mechanized infantry company team to guard the POL site until it can be moved. The OPFOR OP observed the company team composition and disposition, identifying 3 Blue 4 mechanized infantry platoons occupying hasty battle positions to control the northern and eastern avenues of approach, a scout section screening to the north of the town, and a tank platoon held in reserve in the center on the northeast side of the town. Given this Blue 4 situational template, the OPFOR commander chooses to avoid the majority of Blue combat power and assault on the southeast flank. This requires security to be established, isolation of the platoons in the north, and disruption of the Blue 4 scout section. To enable the assault element to maneuver freely, the Blue 4 tanks and southeastern platoon are destroyed with the armed UAVs while the remainder of Blue 4 positions are suppressed with direct fire. With the Blue 4 positions suppressed or destroyed, the assault element maneuvers to destroy the POL point. The OPFOR commander commences the isolation actions by establishing security and mortar firing positions.
Security squads in position to provide early warning on flanks and in the center, working to confirm Blue 4 positions with the OP. Roger. Mortars establish firing positions to support fixing and assault actions. Mortars set. Roger. All elements, initiate the isolation with maneuver action and direct and indirect fires. Mortars, on 2nd Platoon's order, commence fire on priority targets to isolate the Blue 4 on the north-south road. 2nd Platoon, report when tanks have disrupted the Blue 4 scout element. They are key to limiting the enemy's understanding of our assault. Roger. Tank section has located the enemy scouts. Mortars adjust fire. Over. Gunner, HEPC. Identified. Fire. On the way.
After disrupting the scout screen, the OPFOR commander shifts the mortar fire to neutralize the center and western Blue 4 platoon battle positions on the north-south road in order to support the isolation of the objective.
Mortars, suppress isolation, target battle positions to support fixing element maneuver. Over. Roger. Tanks, establish a support by fire position to fire on the Blue 4 platoons on both sides of the road. Establishing support by fire position. Roger. Report when Blue 4 on east side of road are engaged. Third platoon, establish BMP support by fire with center security element. Wilco, moving now. Second platoon, fix Blue 4 to isolate the objective. I don't want the enemy to reposition south. Roger. 2 BMP fixing elements moving to engage Blue 4 isolation targets.
2 OPFOR mechanized squads, supported by tank and BMP support by fire positions and mortars, fix both the Blue 4 platoons in the center and west to prevent them from repositioning against the OPFOR assault element.
Bradley fighting vehicles damaged or destroyed. No M1 tanks sighted. Over. Roger. Keep up the pressure to isolate those positions and fix the Blue 4 commander's attention.
Judging that the Blue 4 platoons in the north are decisively engaged, the OPFOR commander begins directing suppression actions to support the assault element's maneuver to the objective.
Launch UAVs. Destroy Blue 4 tanks to support assault element maneuver to the objective. Over. Roger. UAVs airborne.
While the fixing elements continue to isolate the Blue 4 platoons, the OPFOR commander launches the armed UAVs to destroy the Blue 4 tanks by direct attack. 9 armed UAV systems are launched, 2 per Blue 4 tank and 1 to observe effects. The OPFOR commander retains sufficient UAVs to re-attack the tanks or other targets on the battlefield.
3 tanks burning. 1 tank moved north. We are trying to reacquire him. Over. Roger. Prepare to launch on your second priority target, the Blue 4 battle position in the southeast. Second platoon, you have an M1 tank moving toward you. Acknowledge all. Roger. Engaging. All stations, second platoon has isolated the northern Blue 4 battle positions. Shift suppression to support the assault element's maneuver. Mortars, shift fires to southeastern battle position to support first platoon's assault. Roger. Roger. Roger.
The CDET commander and the assault elements approach from the east. 1 BMP and 2 infantry squads move to a support by fire position to the flank of the enemy battle position.
Lead squad, I need a support by fire position on the high ground to your west. Second squad, send your infantry with them.
At the same time, the commander launches 9 armed UAVs to destroy the Bradleys on the southeastern battle position.
Launch UAV strike on priority target number 2 to support the assault. Over. Roger. On the way. UAVs ready to strike. Roger. Execute attack. Assault element, move out.
The assault element, followed by the CDET commander, moves across the destroyed enemy platoon and begins engaging the fuel site.
I see 3 fuel tankers with fuel blivets on the objective. Roger. Destroy them all.
The destruction of the fuel site signals accomplishment of the company detachment's assault mission. You have just viewed the subtask execution for the tactical task assault. The isolation and suppression actions to support an assault apply to both the regular and irregular elements of the hybrid threat. The OPFOR task assault outline and TC 7-100 series references. Welcome to the Training and Doctrine Command Hybrid Threat OPFOR Academy. This visualization depicts an OPFOR guerrilla hunter-killer group conducting an ambush on a Blue 4 logistics convoy. This module is designed for company-level units assigned an OPFOR mission during home station training. By the end of this module, you should have an appreciation for the subtask synchronization of an ambush at the company level. The OPFOR is an understrength guerrilla hunter-killer group that has been assigned the mission to ambush a Blue 4 log pack. Over the past year, attrition has reduced the hunter-killer group to 35 personnel organized into 3 hunter-killer sections, and a weapons section consisting of a PKM machine gun team, 82mm recoilless rifle team, and 60mm mortar. The guerrilla company has dedicated an NSV heavy machine gun and an AT-13 Metis to the group for this mission. Based upon previous reconnaissance of the terrain, enemy formation, and kill zones, the hunter-killer group functionally organized 1st section as security elements, 2nd and 3rd sections as ambush elements, and the group headquarters, weapons section, and the dedicated heavy weapons teams as support elements. The hunter-killer group also has an agreement with an affiliated gang to create a civil disturbance and block the MSR. The OPFOR ambush objective is a Blue 4 logistics convoy that routinely moves on the north-south MSR. The convoy transports Class 1, Class 3, and Class 5 and is normally escorted by 5 MATVs. 30 minutes prior to the SP time, the Blue 4 conducts a security sweep of the MSR. The nearest Blue 4 quick reaction force is a striker platoon at a FOB 25 kilometers to the southeast of the ambush site. Given this knowledge of the Blue 4 convoy operations, the OPFOR group commander planned the ambush. Since the MSR is the focus of Blue 4 security operations, he determines that the best chance for success is to divert the convoy onto an alternate route with prepared ambush positions. The hunter-killer group coordinates with an affiliated gang to create a civil disturbance to block the MSR and divert the logistics convoy on the alternate route after the security sweep of the MSR. Templating the Blue 4 vehicle dispersion on the ambush route defined the location of the kill zones. Over the past 3 months, the OPFOR group commander and his section leaders planted IEDs at choke points to immobilize and contain the Blue 4 in the designated kill zones, and then selected firing positions for each weapon system that effectively cover these kill zones. The Metis M, 82mm recoilless gun, NSV, RPG-7s, and RPO-As are each assigned 1st, 2nd, and 3rd priority vehicle targets so that each Blue 4 vehicle is hit by 2 or 3 weapon systems. The PKMs and RPKs are assigned personnel targets first and then vehicle targets. The group commander then planned actions to contain the QRF in order to isolate the ambush site. He planted a pressure plate IED on this route and assigned overwatch responsibility to the southeastern security element. To complete isolation of the ambush site, The group commander places a security team on the west side of the ambush site to provide early warning and disrupt any unforeseen Blue 4 reinforcements. The hunter-killer group infiltrates, moving over multiple days to the small village in the middle of the ambush site.
It is almost time to occupy our positions. We have 4 hours before the American convoy arrives. Security elements are occupying their positions now. After they are set, the support elements will move, and then ambush elements will follow 30 minutes later. Move individually and in groups of 2 or 3 to your cache sites. Pick up your weapons and ammunition and get into position. Use all available concealment and cover to avoid detection, and carefully camouflage your positions. During movement, everyone must remain alert to unexpected changes in tactical conditions that may warrant a change in the ambush plan. We will communicate by cell phone until we trigger the ambush, and then we'll use the walkie-talkies.
The security section leader reports that security elements are in position to isolate the ambush site, and the affiliated gang leader is ready. The group commander orders the occupation of the ambush and support positions. The support elements move to occupy positions first, moving discreetly to cache sites, and then their planned positions. The group commander calls the mortars and orders them to occupy firing positions. The Section 3 leader directs the civilian boys to arm the IEDs as the ambush element moves to their positions. All elements ensure their movement and positions are thoroughly concealed from air observation.
The positions are set. We are ready to execute. Now we must wait for the Blue 4 security sweep of the MSR. After they have passed, Section 1 leader will confirm the disturbance to block the MSR with our affiliates. The convoy will only be 10 to 15 minutes away. Everyone must be very still, no movement.
There may be a problem getting to port. After the Americans pass through, a large crowd is gathered.
What is the problem? Is there no way around?
There's a lorry blocking the road. I think there's been an accident.
We are ready to pick up the building materials. I do not want to pay for storage at the port.
We cannot get through the accident. There are more Americans coming now. They're going around us.
Be still. Not long now.
The Americans are coming.
That is the last of the convoy.
Execute.
Mortars, fire! Destroy the combat vehicles first. Destroy the vehicles with communications capabilities second. Destroy the logistics trucks. Ceasefire! The Americans are destroyed. Commence exfiltration. Ambush elements, Section 2 and 3 with heavy weapons. Withdraw and exfiltrate. Use primary exfiltration routes. Move as quickly as possible to cache your weapons and equipment. Good luck. Support elements, Section 4. Withdraw and exfiltrate. Remain in small teams and keep to separate exfiltration tracks. Security elements, in 5 minutes, withdraw and exfiltrate. Southeast position. Leave the pressure plate IED in place for the Blue 4 QRF to find. Roger.
Blue 4 security team and QRF approach.
Support elements, contact south. Withdraw and exfiltrate now. Mortars, fire the QRF approach target. Security elements, break contact and exfiltrate.
You've just viewed the subtask execution for the tactical task ambush. A trained and experienced hunter-killer group could execute this action within 60 seconds of initiation. The subtask actions to support an ambush apply to both the regular and irregular elements of the hybrid threat. The OPFOR task ambush outline and TC 7-100 series references. Welcome to the Training and Doctrine Command Hybrid Threat OPFOR Academy. You are about to watch a hybrid guerrilla OPFOR company detachment conduct a raid on a Blue 4 command post. This visualization complements the TRADOC G2's instructional video for the hybrid threat tactical task, Execute a Raid, and is designed for company-level units assigned an OPFOR mission during home station training. By the end of this video, you should have an appreciation for the maneuver of the OPFOR company detachment during the execution of the raid, as well as the key subtasks for performing a raid. A raid is normally performed during periods of limited visibility, but for the purpose of clarity, this visualization shows the raid being conducted in the daylight.
Welcome. Here is my guidance for the raid on the Blue 4 command post so that you can start your own mission plans and rehearsals. We have not conducted operations in this area for a while, but our spies tell us that while the Blue 4 has active security around the compound, most of their combat forces shifted to the east. This provides an opportunity to destroy this Blue 4 command post and draw more Blue 4 back into the area away from our battalion's planned operations. The command post is located in this compound. The compound is defended by an infantry platoon which maintains one squad on guard at all times. It has 4 guard towers, one in each corner of the compound, 2 men on the entrance gate, and 2 men on a roving patrol. From what we know so far, the remainder of the platoon is housed in buildings 1 and 2. To the east of the compound is a platoon-sized combat outpost. This combat outpost is the closest and most likely unit that could come to the relief of the raid objective. Our mission is to destroy the command post and kill the personnel. I'm not interested in taking prisoners, but we will carry off any intelligence or useful equipment. We have our 3 constituent guerrilla platoons and a weapons platoon with 3 73mm recoilless guns, 3 60mm mortars, and 3 PKM machine guns, which is enough firepower to deal with the Blue 4 on the compound. Since there is another Blue 4 platoon that could disrupt our raid, Battalion has allocated us a dedicated hunter-killer group from the 1st Hunter-Killer Company. We also have 2 dedicated combat camera teams, formed from the Battalion's sapper platoon, to record the raid. Battalion will use the footage for information warfare efforts to prove that we are a powerful force in the world. 2nd and 3rd platoons will form the raiding element. Weapons platoon will control 1 combat camera team and provide supporting fires. 2nd platoon will detach 1 squad to breach the wire fence, getting 2nd and 3rd platoons onto the compound. 1st platoon and the hunter-killer group fix the Blue 4 on the compound and prevent the combat outpost from sending a relief force.
Battalion has infiltrated 3 reconnaissance teams from the recon platoon to observe 3 predicted enemy locations.
Battalion Talk, this is Recon. We have established 3 observation posts covering the predicted enemy locations. In Pel 1, the CP is in Building 4, and 2 soldiers are patrolling the outside of the compound. Security is poor. In Pel 2, a Blue 4 platoon is conducting normal security activities in the combat outpost. In Pel 3, we have observed no Blue 4 activity.
Once the recon OPs have reported their information, the guerrilla company detachment infiltrates into the area, moving in small elements.
Commander, this is Security Element. We have completed our infiltration and are prepared to establish the containment ambush. We have observed no Blue 4 activity in the area.
The remainder of the company detachment uses an infiltration route that brings them to the west of the objective, out of sight and sound of the compound.
Recon, this is Commander. We are ready to execute the raid. Give me a Blue Force situation update, over.
Commander, this is Recon. Area is quiet. Normal activity around the CP. Command outpost is quiet. No Blue 4 units observed outside the compounds.
After checking with the recon and his subordinate units, the commander determines that his plan is still feasible. He orders the establishment of the containment ambush and occupation of fixing positions to isolate the raid objective. The hunter-killer element and places mines to contain the Blue 4.
Commander, the containment ambush set.
Roger, out.
Commander, 1st Platoon's fixing position established.
Roger, out. Support and assault elements. Occupy your support and assault positions.
Support by fire position set. Over.
Assault element set. Over.
All units, initiate raid. Out.
Everyone, stand by.
Recoilless guns, destroy the southern towers first, then destroy the other towers and buildings 1, 2, 6, and 7.
All guns, fire.
Commander, this is support element. All towers are destroyed. Guards in the open are dead. Over.
This is Commander.
Breach point is suppressed. Initiate the breach. Out.
Breaching element, move out.
The breach is open. 2nd Platoon, move out and destroy the command post in Building 4.
Assault, move out.
Third Platoon, move out and destroy the security platoon. Over.
Assault element move out. Commander, this is 3rd Platoon Assault Element, Building 3, over.
All guns, cease fire.
Third Platoon, establish a perimeter on the east side of the compound. Second Platoon, search the command post for any usable information or equipment. All elements, make sure you reorganize your units for exfiltration. Blue 4, QRF is moving. 6 vehicles are en route.
Ambush is set. We're ready.
Weapons Platoon and 1st Platoon use Exfiltration Route 1. 2nd and 3rd Platoon use Exfiltration Route 3. Hunter-Killer Group, contain the Blue 4 Reaction Platoon for 10 minutes and then use Exfiltration Route 7. We will link back up in the base camp.
Roger.
Roger.
Engaging Blue 4 QRF. Break contact. Bound back. Move to the contingency wake-up point.
You have just viewed the subtask execution for the Tactical Task Executor Raid. These actions are appropriate for both the regular and irregular elements of the hybrid threat. The OPFOR Task Executor Raid outline and TC 7-100 series references are available on the Army Training Network. The point of contact for these references is the TRADOC G2 ACE Threats Integration Directory. Welcome to the Training and Doctrine Command Virtual OPFOR Academy. This visualization depicts an OPFOR guerrilla unit executing a reconnaissance against a mechanized infantry company screen. This module is designed for company-level units assigned an OPFOR mission during home station training. By the end of this module, you should have an appreciation for the subtask synchronization for a reconnaissance mission. The OPFOR is a guerrilla company moving from the west toward a Blue 4 Brigade combat team approximately 30 kilometers to the east. The BCT is conducting coalition force training in preparation for offensive operations. The OPFOR company commander wants to establish contact with the Blue 4, determine intentions, and disrupt the training and offensive preparations. The OPFOR battalion dedicated a significant portion of combat power to reconnaissance. 2 guerrilla companies organized with 3 platoons and a weapons platoon, one of which is pictured here, with battalion support assets consisting of a UAV detachment, signals recon section, a 107mm multiple rocket launcher section, and a 120mm mortar section. An affiliated Special Purpose Force team moving through the area of operation also provides information. Disrupting the Blue 4 requires finding mortar, artillery, and rocket launcher firing positions. The commander assigns tentative firing positions as recon objectives and limits of responsibility for reconnaissance. The affiliated SPF team reports Blue 4 presence in a previously unoccupied AO just west of the BCT. They report hearing a Shadow UAS flying from east to west, sighting a platoon of BFVs to the southwest of their position, 1 BFV and a JLTV to the west in the vicinity of the bridge, 1 Team OP on a hill to the northwest, and at least 2 BFVs to the east of their position. The team has also reported the local police often operate a traffic control point on the bridge to the southwest. They are known to levy small tolls on motorists periodically. The OPFOR commander assumes the Blue 4 is a security element for the BCT to the east and wants to establish contact with the Blue 4 as quickly as possible to facilitate planning. The OPFOR company commanders immediately establish OPs in the vicinity of likely river crossing sites. A patrol squad is sent to determine the corruptibility of the police. To provide multiple means of coverage, the Signals Reconnaissance Section conducts radio intercept and direction finding. Predicted enemy locations, or PELs, are planned to focus and coordinate reconnaissance efforts. These guide the UAV track to find and later confirm Blue 4 activity. The commander also develops a list of priority intelligence requirements, or PIR, to focus reconnaissance. This set of PIR helps make mission-critical decisions of how to disrupt Blue 4 in coalition training and prep, and how much counter-reconnaissance effort is required.
Infiltration and bypass of Blue 4.
As the OPFOR establishes contact to develop the situation, the platoons back brief plans to synchronize reconnaissance actions.
I've selected cover and concealed infiltration routes avoiding known and suspected Blue 4 positions. We'll take full advantage of poor weather and limited visibility, moving in small teams until Blue 4 contact is imminent and we must bypass or fight through.
In the south, I have a patrol squad from the company reserve that infiltrated by 3 civilian vehicles. 1 team will bribe the local police, the other 2 will proceed to each town. 1 team leader has a relative living in Pell 25. I've also established 2 OP teams, one to observe the road leading to Pell 21, and one to observe the crossing point vicinity Pell 23.
I've planned 5 fires target reference points to support infiltration and bypass of Blue 4. Also, I have 2 checkpoints, Lima and Mike, for movement control. We'll rely on the weapons platoon with the allocated SA-14 team to support the recon patrols with fires.
I've submitted TRPs Bravo 1, Bravo 2, Bravo 3, Bravo 4, Bravo 5, and Bravo 6, and have checkpoint November.
To support maneuver against Blue 4, I've reinforced my recon patrol with machine gun and sniper teams.
The detached patrol squad from the reserve platoon will build rapport with the townspeople and gain a wide network of observers. The remainder of the platoon is the company reserve. I'll employ them to reconstitute recon elements and/or adapt to developing situations.
My OPs sighted 1 stationary JLTV in the vicinity of Pell 12 and a BFV on the road between Pells 12 and 21, and a Blue 4 UAS overhead flying south to north. My OP near the platoon boundary believes he may have been spotted and will reposition when the UAS moves on.
Sir, we have just consolidated reports from the SPF team, Signals Recon, and the UAS. The SPF reported 3 BFVs loggered east of the large town in vicinity of a likely company level C2 node located by Signals Recon. The UAS spotted a BFV in stationary position at Pell 13, 15, and 24. They are oriented west. The OPs in the west also report 1 stationary BFV overwatching the police checkpoint at Pell 23. The team sent there has not reported in yet.
These reports confirm our assumption that the Blue 4 has established a screen line along the river with at least 2 platoons. It's clear deception is required to cover our infiltration. We'll plan a smoke mission at TRP Alpha 1, portraying river crossing obscuration to lure the UAS to the north and away from infiltration routes. I'll detach AT-13 and PKM machine gun teams to establish covered positions that can attack the UAS and Blue 4 vehicles by fire. Once the UAS is in the north, recon patrol squads move to find river crossing sites. We'll employ 120mm fires on Blue 4 positions, causing them to displace while recon patrols cross the river and bypass the screen line. The 107mm MRL will target the likely company CP location in the east. Get back to your platoons and prepare to execute.
The OPFOR company is now set to penetrate the Blue 4 screen line.
Fire the smoke mission. North platoon, report when UAS has moved to the smoke.
The Blue 4 UAS is in the north. Request fires on Blue 4 vehicles now.
The 107mm rockets, 120mm mortars, and 81mm mortars are now fired at the Blue 4 C2 node and eastern screen positions.
Request fire on Blue 4 targets to cover infiltration in the south.
Recon patrols, execute penetration of Blue 4. Detach teams to maintain surveillance of bypass Blue 4 positions. Weapons platoon, get your AT-13 ready to support by fire. Recon patrol is taking heavy fire at the bridge in Pell 12. Commander, sitrep follows. The north bridge at Pell 12 is covered by at least 2 BFVs and a JLTV. The recon patrol has taken significant casualties. I have 1 combat effective team-sized element.
We've achieved success at the bridge with police checkpoint. I recommend infiltrating an additional patrol squad there. The contact in the north has covered infiltration in the south. I have a recon patrol northeast of Pell 22. I have 1 direct fire engagement with 1 BFV displaced from Pell 15. Break. Request immediate suppression. Shift. TRP Alpha 5. Drop 50. Left 100.
Commander, reports follow from recon elements communicating with the townspeople. At least 5 fighting vehicles are maintained vicinity of the C2 node east of the large town at Pell 25. All Blue 4 logistics travel on the east-west road leading to this town. There's a natural choke point at Pell 26. Also, 4 Blue 4 fighting vehicles operate to the north vicinity Recon Objective 1 and 2. 2 fighting vehicles and 2 wheeled gun trucks operate together west of the river. This indicates a Blue 4 scout platoon. 1 BFE overwatches the bridge and police checkpoint. They also confirmed the presence of a stationary OP and 2 BFVs due north of the checkpoint November. I'm keeping the recon elements in the towns to maintain contact with the population.
Roger, good report. It looks like we are up against a full mechanized company. We have only identified 1 dismounted Blue 4 OP so far. Check the following high ground locations for suspected OP positions. Vicinity of Hill Mass, southwest of Pell 13, and Hilltop due west of Pell 22.
The OPFOR now have sufficient coverage of the area of operation with multiple means that allow the commander to make attack plans. Ground Recon has contacted sympathetic civilians and established a reporting network. Ground and Signals Recon assets cover the recon objectives. Ground and aerial UAV recon assets cover Blue 4 positions. Putting all of the reports together, the OPFOR commander determines that a Blue 4 mechanized company with attached scout platoon has established a security zone with a single line of communication to the east. It is clear that the plan to disrupt the Blue 4 BCT coalition must be modified. The OPFOR commander can now make decisions on how best to disrupt coalition training and offensive prep, as well as how much combat power to commit to a counter-reconnaissance effort. You have just viewed the subtask execution for the tactical task Execute Reconnaissance. The subtask actions to support a reconnaissance apply to both the regular and irregular elements of the hybrid threat. The OPFOR task Execute Reconnaissance outline and TC-7 Welcome to the Training and Doctrine Command Virtual OPFOR Academy. This visualization depicts an OPFOR guerrilla platoon executing a counter-reconnaissance mission against a Striker reconnaissance platoon. This module is designed for company-level units assigned an OPFOR mission during home station training. By the end of this module, you should have an appreciation for the subtask synchronization for a counter-reconnaissance mission. Counter-reconnaissance is a continuous, offensive, combined arms action to locate, track, and destroy enemy reconnaissance and security elements operating in a given AOR. It is performed at all echelons and anywhere Blue 4 reconnaissance and systems are located. Due to recent instability, the U.S. has deployed a brigade to support host nation security operations. While host nation forces focus on population centers, the brigade is preparing to conduct operations against a guerrilla battalion in the east. To disrupt Blue 4 operations, the guerrilla battalion commander commits 1 company to counter-reconnaissance in order to deny situational awareness and delay the Blue 4 brigade. The counter-reconnaissance zone is centered on the intersection of the road network with the rivers. The guerrilla company commander designates 3 reference zones, assigning a platoon to operate in each. This visualization focuses on the actions of the Hunter-Killer Group in Reference Zone 2. The Hunter-Killer Group is task organized to conduct counter-reconnaissance. The sniper teams, recon teams, and UAV provide security for the group and are responsible for finding and maintaining contact with the Blue 4. Affiliated civilians and a Special Purpose Force team also provide reports of Blue 4 locations. The Hunter-Killer teams, anti-air gunners, and sniper teams are the action elements responsible for the destruction of Blue 4 recon. The support elements provide direct and indirect fire support and engineer support to enable the destruction of the Blue 4.
Let's review our plans starting with the enemy. Based on informant reports, a Blue 4 scout platoon reinforced with a fire support team is headed our way. They most likely have an area reconnaissance mission to determine the enemy situation, trafficability of routes, bridge, and fording conditions. We can expect a Shadow UAS to operate in the AO also. I'll review the Blue 4 scheme of maneuver, the OPFOR affiliated and direct support units, and then each of the hunter-killer section leaders will back-brief their responsibilities. In addition to finding us, the Blue 4's most likely recon objectives are the bridges, fording sites, and roads where off-road trafficability is poor. Main routes from the bridges are highlighted in yellow. Route 10 in the north, Route 20 in the center, and Route 2 in the south. We expect the Blue 4 UAS to proceed ground reconnaissance along routes, observe bridges, and then screen east of the river. Blue 4 reconnaissance sections will conduct route recon on routes 10 and 3. The attached Blue 4 fire support team will likely seek high ground to observe the approaches to the bridges and the east side of the river. Their most likely location is the north-south ridgeline overlooking the river valley. Blue 4 will likely move by section in the north to Bridge Alpha 1 and by single vehicle in the center and south. Two trails lead from Route 3 eastwards to Bridges Alpha 2 and Alpha 3. Prior to reaching the bridges, the vehicles establish overwatch and dismount 3 to 5 man teams to recon the bridges and crossing sites. Once across the river, Blue 4 reconnaissance vehicles and UAS assets move east along routes 10 and 20. Further south, any Blue 4 reconnaissance elements also move across Bridge Alpha 3 and Route 2 and continue east along unimproved secondary roads or trails. Blue 4 reconnaissance is expected to stop forward movement between Route 2 and Route 10 to establish positions to screen follow-on infantry battalion movement eastwards to secure the bridges. The designated predicted enemy locations focus reconnaissance to track Blue 4 entering our reference zone. We placed PELs on the bridges, likely dismount points, and likely observation points. An affiliated SPF team will report Blue 4 on Route 10 in the north, 2 dedicated sniper teams to find the Blue 4 fire support team, and the UAV covering the Route 3 approach from the southwest. We have a section of hunter-killer teams responsible for Route 10 in the north, a section on Route 20 in the center, and a section in the south. The 120mm mortars and 107mm multiple rocket launchers are located to support the entire CRZ. Fires targets are planned for each of the PELs. First section, talk through your plan in the north. Second and third, you will follow with your plans in the center and south.
In the north, I have 1 recon team vicinity PEL 17 to track Blue 4 reconnaissance. On the east exit of Alpha 1 Bridge, I have a kill zone with command-detonated IED covered by 1 hunter-killer team. I've employed containment mines at the second kill zone to the east on Route 10. It's covered by a hunter-killer team and an SV support team. The SA-18 gunner is located here. Fires targets are planned on both kill zones.
In the center, the recon team tracks the Blue 4 from PEL 25 to the Alpha 2 bridge. On the east side, I have 2 kill zones with command-detonated IED and containment mines. These are covered by 2 hunter-killer teams and a recoilless gun team. Fires targets Alpha Bravo 201 and 203 are planned for the kill zones.
In the south, 1 recon team will track the Blue 4 from PEL 25 to 37 to the Alpha 3 bridge. I have 1 kill zone at the bridge and 1 on the trail due east. The bridge kill zone has an IED and the other a mine for containment. 2 hunter-killer teams occupy ambush and support by fire positions at the bridge. The sapper team occupies a support by fire position overwatching the second kill zone. My SA-18 gunner is located to their rear. Fire targets are planned on both kill zones and the road intersection in between.
Good. This leaves the aerial ambush for the Blue 4 UAS. The decoy minefield on Route 20 in the center should hold the UAS long enough for our SA-18 gunners. Get back to your hunter-killer elements and get ready.
With final coordination complete, the hunter-killer group arms their IEDs and mines and ensures all elements are thoroughly camouflaged and concealed.
Commander, the Shadow UAS is traveling from west to east along Route 10 toward the Alpha 1 bridge.
Roger. All OPFOR elements, keep an air guard and report the UAS location and direction of travel. All OPFOR elements, the SPF team reports 3 Blue 4 vehicles on Route 10, and our UAV has spotted 2 vehicles moving up Route 3.
In the north, the Blue 4 fire support team has taken up a position in PEL 13.
Roger. Blue 4 recon is in Pell 13. Check Pell 23 for Blue 4 also. I'll have the UAV focus there after they hand off the Blue 4 on Route 3 to our ground recon teams.
The recon vehicles on Route 10 are located vicinity Pell 17. The lead recon vehicle is dismounting a 4-man team that is moving to Bridge Alpha 1.
Recon element has picked up a single Blue 4 recon vehicle moving towards Alpha 2 bridge. They're tracking the vehicle from the rear. We have the UAS moving north to south over the Alpha 2 bridge.
My recon team has eyes on a single recon vehicle in the south moving toward the Alpha 3 bridge. They are tracking.
In vicinity of Pells 19, 27, and 37, the Blue 4 vehicles dismount teams to recon the bridges. Meanwhile, the OPFOR UAV and sniper team have cleared Pell 23. The sniper team repositions to track and attack the Blue 4 fire support team in Pell 13. This allows the northernmost sniper team to reposition for shots on Blue 4 in Pell 17 and the Alpha 1 bridge.
All hunter-killer teams stand by. Report when Blue 4 crosses phase line Uno. We'll synchronize our ambushes to destroy Blue 4 reconnaissance so all of their aerial surveillance and communications cease simultaneously. Do not engage the UAS until at least 2 reconnaissance vehicles cross the river.
Blue 4 UAS has spotted the decoy mines. They've started to circle the site.
Roger. Destroy the shadow and neutralize the fire support team.
Blue 4 UAS destroyed.
Commander, we're engaging the Blue 4 fire support observation position now.
Executing ambush now.
Shift 120mm mortar fires to bridge Alpha 1 kill zone in the north.
I'm executing the ambush on a dismounted recon team. They've found the ID at Bridge Alpha 3. The Blue 4 recon vehicle still hasn't crossed the bridge. I need additional rocket fires on the far side of Bridge Alpha 3.
Shift fire, target Alpha Bravo 301. Add 100. Fire for effect.
Blue 4 recon vehicle on Route 20 in the center has stopped short of the eastern kill zone, maneuvering hunter-killer teams to attack.
Roger. First squad, what is your situation on Route 10 in the north?
One Blue 4 recon vehicle and at least 2 dismounted scouts effectively suppressing the Alpha 1 bridge ambush position. Adjusting mortar fire and moving the other hunter-killer team to attack by fire. The heavy machine gun team cannot support.
Commander, effective Blue 4 indirect fire and have lost one hunter-killer team. We're falling back to the sapper support by fire position, and my recon team is engaging the Blue 4 vehicle on the west side of the Alpha 3 bridge, vicinity phase line Uno.
Roger. Moving UAV to pinpoint the Blue 4 recon vehicle and adjust mortar fires. This is the last of the Blue 4 reconnaissance element.
With the lead Blue 4 elements and UAV destroyed or neutralized, the OPFOR quickly searches for maps, graphics, mobile phones, or anything of intelligence or propaganda value. They then move to hide positions and/or designated locations as RISTA capabilities maintain situational awareness in support of subsequent actions in the counter-reconnaissance zone. You are now familiar with the functional organization and subtask execution for the OPFOR task Execute Counter-Reconnaissance. The subtask actions apply to both the regular and irregular elements of the hybrid threat. The OPFOR task outline and TC 7-100 series
Okay, so I keep getting these spam alerts, and they're like basically advertisements, and they're saying I need to update Norton, and I don't have Norton. So I'm just going to quickly see what that's about, and hopefully we don't get any more of those alerts. But my alert center has 14 alerts, and they're coming from a website called High Public Welfare. So I'm going to look that up real quick. So just give me one moment, stream. I'm going to hide this real quick. Actually, I know where I got them from. If I'm getting alerts from a website called High Public Welfare, that's actually one of the websites I went to for the Alton video. Which is weird. Oh, I know what happened. It's a notification setting. I must have clicked to enable notifications from a website. That's what's going on. So let's just disable those. Right. Okay, so if you've ever been on a website, and they, like a spam website, or maybe a YouTube to MP4 style website, you may have seen a bunch of bullshit pop up besides pop-ups, but also a window that asks to enable notifications. And I think what happened is I just accidentally clicked one. So that's taken care of. I just disabled notifications. Let's get back right. Let's get right back to it. Also, PKM is done. I just want to get the barrel fluted. And I do have a donation goal. I'm kind of bored with guns, and I kind of want to get an armored car. How close am I? Ah, okay, I've broken 1%. But whatever, enough of that. Let's get back to it. I don't actually have a virus. Ew.
Welcome to the Training and Doctrine Command Virtual OPFOR Academy. This visualization depicts an OPFOR guerrilla company detachment executing a reconnaissance attack against a Blue 4 unit. This visualization complements TRADOC G2's corresponding instructional video and is designed for company-level units assigned an OPFOR mission during home station training. By the end of this module, you should have an appreciation for the subtask execution of a reconnaissance attack mission. Reconnaissance attack is a tactical offensive action that locates moving, dispersed, or concealed enemy elements. It either fixes or destroys designated enemy elements. With an unclear situation, the guerrilla commander conducts a reconnaissance attack to determine Blue 4 activity and, on order, destroy selected capabilities to disrupt Blue 4 operations. The Guerrilla Battalion has allocated enabling assets for this mission. To find the Blue 4, the commander functionally organizes the CDET into 4 hunter-killer sections and 2 weapons sections as reconnaissance elements, commanded by 2 group leaders, supported by a UAV and a signals recon section with affiliated SPF. The weapons group and fires group, with mortars, rockets, and SA-24s, provide support for the reconnaissance elements. Additionally, the commander designates reserve and deception elements. Let's join the OPFOR company detachment, conducting their final back brief before executing the reconnaissance attack mission.
While our disruption zone between North and South Rivers has been quiet for several weeks, Battalion reports an increase in Blue 4 radio traffic further north. Last night, our affiliated SPF team heard wheeled vehicle traffic on the east-west Highway 7, but was unable to verify if vehicles remained in the area. This morning, an informant reported finding multiple boot prints along the trail network in the northeast. Another informant relayed a report of a 3-man observation post overwatching the South River's western ford site. I suspect that all of the crossing sites may be under observation. With the Blue 4 situation unclear, we'll use terrain-oriented objectives, 4 reconnaissance zones, with 2 zones assigned to each hunter-killer group, and predicted enemy locations to focus reconnaissance. The 13 Pels indicate locations for possible Blue 4 contact. If we find the Blue 4 and determine we have the capability, I will give order to attack to destroy designated Blue 4 units. I want each of you to backbrief your mission and task, beginning with the infiltration.
My Hunter-Killer West sections will infiltrate across the South River and conduct reconnaissance along multiple routes to objectives 1 and 2 in Reconnaissance Zone West. I will report checkpoints Romeo and Whiskey and focus surveillance in Pels 11, 12, 13, 21, and 22 to identify likely Blue 4 OPs and units. Both Hunter-Killer sections are prepared to attack and destroy designated Blue 4.
My Hunter-Killer sections will infiltrate across into Reconnaissance Zone East to Objectives 3 and 4. I will report checkpoints Sierra and Tango and conduct surveillance in Pels 31 through 34 and 41 through 44 en route to Reconnaissance Objectives 3 and 4. My Hunter-Killer sections are also prepared to act as action elements for the reconnaissance attack.
The UAV and Signals Recon section are co-located with the CDEC command post and will provide overlapping coverage for reconnaissance efforts in both recon zones west and east.
Weapons Group will establish positions both on east and west to support the river crossing. The SA-24 teams have air guard responsibility for the CDET.
Commander, the 120mm mortar platoon and multiple rocket launcher sections have pre-planned targets to support infiltration and maneuver. On order, we will fire a smoke target to support the deception operation.
Good. Deception leader?
We will portray a CDET that is withdrawing south in order to mislead any Blue 4 information collection assets attempting to identify our intentions or pinpoint our locations. The aim is to convince the Blue 4 that our elements are in defensive posture and withdrawing. One of my guerrilla squads will establish a position just south of the river to act as if it had just crossed the river, withdrawing to the south-southeast.
Commander, the reserve platoon is positioned in a central location and prepared to respond to either recon zone.
With preparations complete, the hunter-killer groups move to their river crossing points and commence infiltration on multiple routes across the zone. CDET C2, Signals Reconnaissance, and Fires elements are prepared to support infiltration and reconnaissance actions.
Commander, we have indication of a company-sized C2 node in the vicinity of Pel 34.
Roger. Continue signal intercept and keep me informed. SPF leader, can you identify any Blue 4?
Commander, we see 10 to 15 dismounted troops west of Pel 34. No other activity.
Maintain contact. Report any indicators of command and control or logistics. Our UAV will be vicinity Pel 34 in approximately 10 minutes.
Commander, my OP overwatching the Central Bridge crossing site reports observing one stationary MATV in Pel 32.
Roger. Continue to track and report any changes to initial spot report.
Commander, OP at the Western Ford site reports that an MATV approached the ford, but withdrew into the woodline just north of Pel 11.
Roger. This confirms Blue 4 has reconnaissance elements along the South River. Continue to observe and immediately report any additional vehicles.
Commander, UAV has completed track along the South River, covering Pels 11, 21, 31, 32, 33, 41, and 42. No additional Blue 4 to report. Now moving to Pel 44, 43, the suspected CP at 34, and then 22.
Roger. Cross-check coordinates of the Blue 4 C2 node with the Signals Recon leader. Once you have confirmed Blue 4, Send grid to the fires group.
Commander, Wilco.
Commander, this is Hunter Killer Group East. We have crossed the South River and are infiltrating into Reconnaissance Zone East along assigned infiltration routes.
Roger. Avoid contact. We are working to confirm a C2 node in PEL 34.
Commander, this is Hunter Killer Group West. We have crossed the river and are infiltrating into RZ West. I acknowledge likely C2 node in PEL 34.
Commander, visual contact north of PEL 33. Infantry squad in a defensive posture oriented south on Highway 2.
Copy. North of PEL 33. One infantry squad in defensive position oriented south on Highway 2. Continue to observe. Out.
Commander, Hunter Killer Group West, HK section just short of Recon Objective 1. No contact with Blue 4. The section is repositioning to observe the Highway 7 bridge. My other section is still south of Highway 7.
Commander, Hunter Killer Group East. My eastern HK section reached Objective 4 with no Blue 4 contact. There is no recent evidence of Blue 4 activity.
Roger. Situation is still unclear. We'll execute the deception action to see if Signals Recon can pinpoint additional Blue 4 locations. Fires Group Leader, stand by to execute the smoke mission to support the deception.
Fires Group standing by.
Deception Leader, execute deception operation of withdrawal south.
This is Deception Leader, executing now, vicinity of the Eastern Ford site, in increasing deception, C2 traffic. Fires Group Leader, fire smoke target, Delta 1.
Commander, this signals reconnaissance. Mortar shots cause Blue 4 communications between PEL 32, MATV, and unknown element due west of Highway 2 and 7 intersection. Subsequent radio transmissions from PEL 32, MATV, and PEL 12, MATV.
Roger. Weapons Group, fire target Alpha 4 to disrupt Blue 4 observation. UAV, search west of Highway 2 and 7 intersection to pinpoint Blue 4.
Commander, this is Hunter Killer Group East. Still in visual contact with the infantry squad at PEL 33. My eastern section is clearing PEL 44.
Commander, this is Hunter Killer Group West. HK Section West set overwatching bridge at PEL 13. Recon Objective 1 and Checkpoint Whiskey are clear. Moving to Recon Objective 2.
Roger, out. UAV Leader, this is CDEC Commander. Sit rep, over.
Commander, this is UAV Leader. Contact vicinity road network just east of PEL 34. The UAV identifies 3 MATVs, 5 fuel trucks, 3 cargo trucks, and 8 to 10 dismounted troops. In addition, the UAV has observed a platoon-sized infantry unit located just west of the road intersection, oriented south. This looks like an assembly area.
UAV Leader, this is CDEC Commander. Roger all. Maintain visual contact and report any movement from either unit. Break. All elements. Blue 4 Logistics Unit confirmed in PEL 34 north of Recon Objective 3. This is our reconnaissance attack target. Estimate there is at least an infantry platoon for security. This includes the stationary squad on the north side of the hill vicinity PEL 33. They may also have a wheeled mounted reconnaissance support in a screen line along the South River.
Hunter Killer Group East. Roger. Can see 1 MATV on east side of Recon Objective 3. Working to get closer. We have not cleared PEL 43 yet.
Acknowledged. Moving to establish surveillance on infantry platoon on north side of hill, vicinity PEL 33. Currently observing infantry squad on Highway 2. There is no change in activity.
Roger, continuing surveillance of infantry platoon and logistics unit, vicinity target Charlie 3. We'll check PEL 43 again.
Roger that. Updating target locations. Time now.
This improved situational understanding informs the commander's decision to transition from reconnaissance to a reconnaissance attack.
All elements. Orders follow. Hunter Killer Group East. You are the action element. On order, conduct attack to destroy the logistics element vicinity PEL 34. You also have the responsibility to isolate the target from the east and south. Fix the Blue 4 Infantry Squad on Highway 2, vicinity Pell 33. If possible, destroy them. Break.
Well, that's cool. No. Where do you want to go?
Okay, we need support on not.
Yeah, sure.
We're not getting it.
Is it hot though? Can I actually drop you or will I get raped?
My squad is waiting for a logic before we will go and leave. Squad 4 will remain at Shakar Cot. We're only 4 people, but we'll stick here. Yeah, Squad 4 is gonna Reaper, then go on with.
Oh! Fuck, that was a toe. Damn, that sucks. Looks like we gotta watch more Tradoc, guys.
And 41 through 44 en route to reconnaissance objectives 3 and 4. My hunter-killer sections are also prepared to act as action elements for the reconnaissance attack.
The UAV and Signals Recon section are co-located with the CDEC command post and will provide overlapping coverage for reconnaissance efforts in both recon zones west and east.
Weapons Group will establish positions both on east and west to support the river crossing. The SA-24 teams have air guard responsibility for the CDET.
Commander, the 120mm mortar platoon and multiple rocket launcher sections have pre-planned targets to support infiltration and maneuver. On order, we will fire a smoke target to support the deception operation.
Good. Deception leader?
We will portray a CDET that is withdrawing south in order to mislead any Blue 4 information collection assets attempting to identify our intentions or pinpoint our locations. The aim is to convince the Blue 4 that our elements are in defensive posture and withdrawing. One of my guerrilla squads will establish a position just south of the river to act as if it had just crossed the river, withdrawing to the south-southeast.
Commander, the reserve platoon is positioned in a central location and prepared to respond to either recon zone.
With preparations complete, the hunter-killer groups move to their river crossing points and commence infiltration on multiple routes across the zone. CDET C2, Signals Reconnaissance, and Fires elements are prepared to support infiltration and reconnaissance actions.
Commander, we have indication of a company-sized C2 node in the vicinity of Pell 34.
Roger. Continue signal intercept and keep me informed. Out.
Commander, Hunter-Killer Group West, HK section just short of recon objective 1. No recent evidence of Blue 4 activity.
Roger. Situation is still unclear. We'll execute the deception action to see if Signals Recon can pinpoint additional Blue 4 locations. Fires Group Leader, stand by to execute the smoke mission to support the deception.
Fires Group standing by.
Deception Leader, execute deception operation of withdrawal south.
This is Deception Leader, executing now, vicinity of the Eastern Ford site, and increasing Deception C2 traffic. Fires Group Leader, fire smoke target, Delta 1.
Commander, this signals reconnaissance. Mortar shots cause Blue 4 communications between Pel 32, MATV, and unknown element due west of Highway 2 and 7 intersection. Subsequent radio transmissions from Pel 32, MATV, and Pel 12, MATV.
Roger. Weapons group. Fire target Alpha 4 to disrupt Blue 4 observation. UAV. Search west of Highway 2 and 7 intersection to pinpoint Blue 4.
Commander, this is Hunter Killer Group East. Still in visual contact with the infantry squad at Pel 33. My eastern section is clearing Pel 44.
Commander, this is Hunter Killer Group West. HK Section West set overwatching bridge at Pel 13. Recon Objective 1 and Checkpoint Whiskey are clear. Moving to Recon Objective 2.
Roger, out. UAV leader, this is CDEC Commander. Sit rep, over.
Commander, this is UAV leader. Contact vicinity road network just east of Pel 34. The UAV identifies 3 MATVs, 5 fuel trucks, 3 cargo trucks, and 8 to 10 dismounted troops. In addition, the UAV has observed a platoon-sized infantry unit located just west of the road intersection, oriented south. This looks like an assembly area.
UAV leader, this is CDEC Commander. Roger all. Maintain visual contact and report any movement from either unit. Break. All elements. Blue 4 Logistics Unit confirmed in Pel 34 north of Recon Objective 3. This is our reconnaissance attack target. Estimate there is at least an infantry platoon for security. This includes the stationary squad on the north side of the hill vicinity Pel 33. They may also have a wheeled mounted reconnaissance support in a screen line along the South River.
Hunter Killer Group East. Roger. Can see 1 MATV on east side of Recon Objective 3. Working to get closer. We have not cleared Pel 43 yet.
Acknowledged. Moving to establish surveillance on infantry platoon on north side of hill, vicinity Pel 33. Currently observing infantry squad on Highway 2. There is no change in activity.
Roger, continuing surveillance of infantry platoon and logistics unit, vicinity target Charlie 3. We'll check Pel 43 again.
Roger that. Updating target locations. Time now.
This improved situational understanding informs the commander's decision to transition from reconnaissance to a reconnaissance attack.
All elements. Orders follow. Hunter Killer Group East. You are the action element. On order, conduct attack to destroy the logistics element vicinity Pel 34. You also have the responsibility to isolate the target from
They've taken Shakara.
Right then.
Five, there's a 2 somewhere on your east. No idea where is that.
Squad 6, I'm gonna drop supply on you.
No, 10, watch out, you have a tow. It's been marked on the map.
Okay, egressing. Fuck, it's way north? Jesus. Where do y'all want supplies?
I'm gonna build a fob close to Malak. I would appreciate getting the extra supplies over there.
Sounds good. I'll wait for you to put it down. I'll stay out of sight until then.
My squad's heading to Malakabad. I need people on Mod's Eye just to defend. If anyone wants to do a heli drop on us, we'll try getting a fob up too.
I tried to get a heli drop on Mod's Eye and I got blown up.
Copy that.
If there's any squad at Mod's Eye, that truck might still have shit.
Yeah, we're trying to destroy it. Yeah, there's a rally up. I'd say spawn on that. I'd drop
Squad
some
10,
like the
the
back.
enemy tow is down. Can you bring us supplies over here? We need construction supplies on the Foxtrot 5 up.
Tak точно.
Everybody that dies up north of Chicago, you gotta spawn south. We don't need to be up there anymore.
Yeah, I already told my guys about it.
Gotcha.
BMP, I have enemy Blackhawk to your north. Supplies are dropped.
It's alright, squad number 6 is building a hab north of Malak, but looks like we're too late.
Unfortunately, I believe this mission was briefed on the go. There wasn't enough time to establish any PELs, any OPs, any POIs. We just have these stupid flags we have to capture instead. Okay, I'm not very good at flying the Mi-2 yet, so cut me a little bit of slack. Or Mi-8. Mi-2 in this game would be sick as hell, though. Come on. What's all this smoke in the fucking... Am I damaged? Yeah, I'm damaged. What hit me? Did anyone see what hit me? I have engine damage. Right then. Ooh.
Enemy tow to the south of Modsai.
We're losing Mod's Eye. This game is pretty much lost already, but at least I get to have some fun in the helicopter.
Can we jump in that lodgy and get a lift to Modsai? It's a fucking long way.
I can probably pick guys up at Melloc.
2N spotted.
Who needs pickup? Oh, you guys have it. That's the fucker that was shooting at me from earlier. I didn't even notice him. Because it, like, he's slamming 50 cal rounds into my helicopter and it doesn't make any noise. Like, the only indication I have is that I've a little bit of smoke in my cockpit. Right then. Back to Trade Hawk.
from the east and south. Fix the Blue 4 Infantry Squad on Highway 2, vicinity Pell 33. If possible, destroy them. Break. Hunter Killer Group West. Isolate the target from the west. Fix the Blue 4 Infantry Platoon and block response force access traveling on Highway 7 from west to east. You are also responsible for Blue 4 Mat V, vicinity Pell 12. SPF Leader. Move your element north of the river in order to block any Blue 4 reinforcements before they can cross over the bridge moving south. Fires Group. Hunter Killer Group East has priority of rocket fires. Hunter Killer Group West has priority of mortar fires. On order, priority shifts to contain actions at bridges in Pells 13 and 34. Acknowledge, over.
This is Hunter Killer Group East. Understood. I am the action element. We will establish an attack by fire position to destroy the Blue 4 target, fix the infantry squad with fires, and set an ambush on the trail network in Pell 44 to secure our eastern flank.
Commander, this is Hunter Killer Group West. Wilco. We will isolate target from the west and fix the Blue 4 infantry platoon, and contain Blue 4 on bridge at Pell 13. Have also established a security element vicinity Pell 12 to interdict Blue 4 movement north.
Commander, this is SPF Leader. Team is crossing the North River now. Acknowledge. Will contain Blue 4 response at or before the bridge.
This is Fires Group. Acknowledge priority of fires to isolate and destroy actions. Then, on order, shift to contain actions.
Roger. Keep up security and report when set. We'll attack as soon as the action element is in position and set to mask both direct and indirect fires.
Commander, set in position to contain movement across the North River Bridge. No Blue 4 activity.
Commander, this is Hunter Killer East. The action element can't make it into position without risking exposure or a time-consuming maneuver. Recommend waiting for isolation actions, then moving into position. Over.
Hunter Killer East. Roger. We'll use the isolation actions to cover our movement. All elements, execute isolation actions. Fire mortar targets on Blue 4 infantry at target Charlie 3.
Executing fire mission now.
Fixing infantry with fire vicinity target Charlie 3. Blue 4 has gone to ground and is returning fire. They will not be able to help the logistics unit. No Blue 4 activity vicinity the western bridge site.
Good job. Don't ignore the Blue 4 along the South River.
This is Hunter Killer East. Infantry squad just north of Pell 33 is fixed. Action element is almost set.
Hunter Killer Group West. Keep fires on Blue 4 infantry. Do not allow them to reposition.
Wilco, continuing to engage with direct and indirect fires. We've hit at least 5 of them, but we have sustained 2 KIAs.
Hunter Killer Group East. Situation report, over.
Commander, ready to execute attack. Indirect fires are on order. Have requested white phosphorus against the fuel trucks. The Blue 4 infantry squad, vicinity Pell 33 is fixed, but continues to return fire. I have 1 KIA and 1 WIA in my weapons section.
Roger. Execute attack. It is critical that you quickly mass fires to destroy the Blue 4 before reaction forces arrive.
Wilco, action element engaging now.
Hunter Killer East. This is Fires Group Leader. We have fired the requested white phosphorus on the fuel trucks. Shifting mortars back to isolate targets, over.
Fires Group, good effect. Commander, all fuel trucks are destroyed. Our rockets are on target and they are taking heavy losses. Still receiving fire from the MATVs as they attempt to seek cover. We have 2 wounded.
Commander, the Blue 4 C2 node vicinity, Pell 34, has ceased transmissions. I think we have knocked it out.
Commander, action element is getting hit from our rear. Estimate Blue 4 squad, probably security positioned at Pell 43. My east security element covering Pell 44 responded and has flanked them. We lost 4 guerrillas killed and 3 wounded.
Hunter Killer East. Understand, unknown Blue 4 vicinity Pell 43. I'm sending the UAV to that location. What is the status of the reconnaissance attack objective? Over.
Commander, Commander, on the reconnaissance attack objective, we have destroyed 2 MATVs, 5 fuelers, and 2 cargo trucks. My fixing element reports the infantry squad near Pel 33 is destroyed.
Good work. Hunter-killer group leader West. Situation report, over.
Commander, the Blue 4 infantry platoon is neutralized with 8 to 10 wounded or killed. 3 guerrillas killed and 1 wounded. We will carry them out when we exfiltrate.
Roger. All elements, exfiltrate. Position stay-behind teams to maintain contact with the Blue 4. Report when all elements have crossed the Southern River. Fires group. Shift fires to block targets. Fire 1 volley at each bridge. I'll direct the UAV to observe Pels 13, 33, 43, and 44 to provide early warning of Blue 4 during exfiltration. Over.
Helicopter. For now. So that seems to happen when you tab back in. I don't get it. This game is super lost. We've lost all the objectives but one. So I'm gonna go on the offensive with the helicopter and see if I can hunt down a Blackhawk. So this is big game hunting. Is it gonna work? I don't know. Basically, to hunt down a helicopter with another helicopter, if you don't have gunners, you have to do some very careful flying and land on the enemy helicopters or rotors.
Take the Lodgy to Lodi. We don't need it over here at Badur.
And I'm getting hit by a 50 cal. How do I know? Because I can very faintly hear one, and I took some damage. Gonna ignore it though, because you know. Oop. Where's he at? There he is. Problem is, you can't follow them into their main base because there's an invisible wall. It's 6 minutes for a helicopter to respawn. And I want to do helicopter focus stuff. I can't stand this ghosting. Yeah, they did kill 3 of our habs all at the same time, so I don't know. Okay, so he's taking off again. Let's see if I can actually catch this fucker this time. So one way to do it is to land on them, one way to do it is pull up Charlie and scorpion them with your tail, so to speak. Come at it from the side as well, it's also a thing. It's very high risk though. Like, the chance of killing your own rotor while trying to pull something like this off is just extremely high. So he's trying to go to the last objective, so we're gonna take a stop to it. We're gonna put a stop to that. Hopefully. God, he's so much faster.
We need support, we have to fall right here.
I'm pursuing a helicopter at Lodi Kel. They're already capping there. I'm just gonna try to take out his tail rotor with my own helicopter, because, you know, baller. It's only ramming if you're a hater. Did I hit him? I think I missed. Well, that's that. We'll see if I get banned. Well, we have 3 tickets left. So I thought I would get him on the first pass. I was really, really close. But, nope. I was a little high. I don't even know how I lost my main rotor on that second pass too, because I feel like I don't know, maybe I was a little bit under him.
Nobody wants to pay. Everybody wants to retire.
How did this happen?
But on the bus side.
Allahu Akbar. No, it's not ready. So I need to be on Russians again. If it'll let me. I'm not on Russians. I want to be on Russians. Hi, please let me on the Russian team. Hello? Russian team? Rus 4? Hello, please? Let me on. Nice. So for some reason it starts at 750, and you only need 600, so I like to dump all of it until I get to around 600, and then I load the rest of ammo. Because you only need 600 to build a hab, bunker, and a ammo crate, so that's what I do. That's the strat. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do more helicopter shenanigans, where I'm just going to try to do some heli hunting. And just see how that goes. I'm going to try to record, but I'm scared that the stream could go chonky here. Does it look smooth? Is it still smooth? I don't know. It seems smooth. For now.
Squad 6 is going to try to set up a fob north of West Stepney. Gonna mark it.
I will be engaging in air piracy unless otherwise called upon.
Yeah. Squad 5, you can do some recon also with the chopper during the game. It's always nice.
Totally right.
But we're gonna need a chopper to go and cap the first one. Do we have anyone who's gonna cap the first, or Squad 6 can do that?
Squad 4, are you up for it?
Yeah, sure, I could do it.
Sweet.
Squad 6 can try to park my butt between Petrivka caps.
Okay, threats. We have warriors, we have 50 cal bulldogs, but they have no tow unit, so this should be a little bit easier. They do have a challenger, but that doesn't spawn until 20 minutes. We're fighting the British, of course. We are the Russians, and we should roll them, because I'm pretty sure this squad is ghosting. Or at least somebody's ghosting. I think someone was cheating last round, but it's okay. I just blame them because they're the only clan online, so it's like, I wonder who's ghosting in this server. But it's okay, it's not like I'm salty about it, I'm just flying a helicopter for fuck's sake. I just want to grill. So one thing I kind of want to do is I want to see if there's a helicopter on West Novo, and then I want to land on him. Because if there's a helicopter on West Novo, like there's a helicopter on Petrivka right now, there's one on the left. I see a helicopter on the east side, maybe going to West Stepney. I'm going to focus on him. This guy needs to be stopped. Enemy helicopter is landing at West Stepney. I'm going for him.
Copy that.
Oh, that's fast. There.
Did I miss him?
They got too fast.
Just coming somebody.
Looks like all of his shit's still intact. Yeah, they're shooting lads and shit at me. They're on the longhouse on the south.
Squad 1 is gonna set up a repair station on the pet.
I think I missed my window. Yeah, he's RTB.
Okay, I almost got it upward. Squad 6, you gotta get one guy in the gap zone.
Yeah, sure.
Ooh! My engine is slightly damaged. He could have got me pretty good there. BTR1, you there? BTR1, do you copy, Squad 1?
Yeah, I got it.
There's a helicopter chasing me. Please help.
Hey, turn back around real fast. Wait a moment.
Coming to you, Squad 1. He's still right behind me. There's a second one, Squad 1. Oh, I'm going down!
You can report that to the admins. It's not allowed to heli-ram.
I mean, I do it, so I'm just going to keep it quiet.
Oh, okay. Yep, that's okay. I'm not gonna tell on you.
Thank you. Did he go down at least? Did he go down at least?
Yeah, he down.
Very nice. Okay. I'll take a trade.
Commander, this is Fires Group. Acknowledged.
Commander, Wilco. I have stay-behind teams observing the bridge at Pel 13 and vicinity Pel 22.
Commander, roger. We have one OP observing Pel 43 to provide early warning of any Blue 4, and I am leaving behind another OP vicinity Pel 33 to observe north and south along Highway 2.
SPF leader, continue your operations along the Northern River to prevent Blue 4 use of the bridge crossings. You have priority of fires.
Commander, acknowledge.
The OPFOR has successfully conducted a reconnaissance attack, destroying Blue 4 logistics and C2. As the hunter-killer groups exfiltrate, reorganize, and prepare for follow-on missions, stay-behind teams maintain contact with the Blue 4, monitoring the situation to inform future missions. This concludes the Reconnaissance Attack Visualization Module. You are now familiar with the execution for the OPFOR task, Reconnaissance Attack. The task actions apply to both the regular and Welcome to the Training and Doctrine Command Virtual OPFOR Academy. This visualization depicts insurgent hybrid threat executing the OPFOR tactical task. Execute defense of a complex battle position. This visualization complements the TRADOC G2's instructional video for the complex battle position task and is designed for company-level units assigned an OPFOR mission during home station training. The OPFOR conducts this task to protect critical OPFOR personnel or capabilities from Blue 4 acquisition or destruction. By the end of this module, you should have an appreciation for the subtask execution of defending a complex battle position. The OPFOR is a hybrid threat insurgent element seeking to protect a regional headquarters and IED factory from Blue 4 discovery and interference. They have established a complex battle position in a small town that lies between a rocky ridgeline and a small river. Over the past year, the OPFOR have expended a significant engineer effort to build cover and concealed fighting positions, underground shelters, and tunnels. They have also established safe houses and caches to support operations. The insurgents have 8 multifunctional direct action cells equipped with small arms, RPGs, and IEDs organized into action and disruption elements, and the reserve. Additional enabling elements consist of rocket and mortar cells, a VB IED, affiliated SPF elements armed with SA-24s, an Avia Conversia jammer, and logistics cell. The local population is supportive and includes some willing recruits. The Blue 4 is a striker company that has a human intelligence report from a nearby village of insurgent leadership cell and IED factory somewhere in the small town. We'll join the insurgent group leaders reviewing their defense of the complex battle position.
The Blue 4 in our sector are unusually aggressive and have attacked our locations whenever they are found. Let's review our defensive concept with respect to the Blue 4 most dangerous course of action. I expect the Blue 4 to approach from 3 sides: the main axis from the northeast, a secondary ground axis from the south, and an air landing to the west. They will have at least 1 UAS in support. To defend our protected assets, we have a battle zone, 4 disruption zones, and 2 support zones. This dispersion and the jammer will disrupt the effects of Blue 4 precision fires. I want each of you to backbrief your positions and responsibilities. We'll start with the action elements in the battle position.
I have 4 direct action cells in concealed simple battle positions oriented to the north, the east, the southeast, and the southwest. Firing positions are located at ground level and the upper floors. We have 2 kill zones with IEDs and planned fires targets. 1 willing recruit provides early warning of Blue 4 approaching from the southeast.
Good. Disrupt East Leader, you are next.
We also have a willing recruit to provide early warning. I have 1 direct action cell in a combat security outpost covering the kill zone on the main attack axis, and another cell in a supporting position. I have an unoccupied ambush position in the north. The tunnel allows me to move teams to the north side of the road without exposing them.
It always does that every time, man. Every time I re-enable it. It's kind of a cool sound, but it's fucking weird.
Okay, so are we managing to go cap Kevin.
Helicopter's up, supplies ready. Squad 9, are you there? Squad 2, Squad 11, you guys there?
I'm here.
Would it be possible to land at Diev? Do you guys want to have there? Oh, you guys are doing something else? Never mind.
Enemy chopper is hovering on West Stepney. BMP, take him out.
Visual. Tally, enemy helicopter going for him.
One second, I'm going back to main. Somewhere. If anybody wants command the squad, let me know and I'll resign.
It will reset the timers.
Yeah, I know, but don't worry, I literally just got it. So.
Fab everyone! Squad 11, nice! 11, nice!
We're taking Yev. I have some slight damage. A warrior hit me a couple times, but it's not serious. What the hell is that? I see enemy supply truck on the east side of Yev. Marked approximate. That looks like a dust cloud way out there.
We're taking the enemy radio on West Stepney.
Good work, 1.
Yeah, it is a dust cloud. But it's not from a helicopter, it's smoke from like a warrior or something.
We need to cap that one.
Radio down. We're gonna clear out the village.
Nice work.
Good job, 1. Stay in cap 1 in case we manage to get everything cap.
Copy that.
Okay, so they're gonna be desperate to get a helicopter.
Squad 1, do you need supplies?
Mister, if you're on here, thank you very much.
Squad 1, do you need supplies?
I think it's unsafe to put a radio down here. We're only 3 guys.
Helicopter is standing by. Could probably sneak something to the southeast if you feel like it.
I can do it, Squad 1. I'm gonna land. It's gonna be.
Okay, that's a Blackhawk down there. Or is that my corpse? See it on the road? No, that's a Blackhawk. Okay, so we must have traded. Ooh, he's burning. Down there, you see?
Squad 11, east of you, 11, east of you!
I'm ready to drop the supplies. Yes, I'm waiting for you to drop the radio.
I've got small arms hitting me. I can barely hear it because, you know, video games. Clonk, 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 clonk. I don't see an enemy hab there yet, though. I wonder if they're out of helicopters. No, one of them definitely flew back to base. Wonder where it went. Well, they don't have a hab at Stepney.
Alright guys, get ready to have 1 squad to spawn in on West Stepney. We're building the hab at the moment.
Good job, 1. Nice. Squad 6 is going to east and west Novo.
Does anyone see enemy helicopter? It's friendly out there.
We were capping West Stepney with 4 guys. Yeah, just need some guys to spawn in on West Stepney. If your guys die there, just spawn in here.
I'll see if I can get some ammo off at Stepney as well. Nice.
Alright, squad 1 is gonna pull out of West Stepney and pick up the tank. Good luck.
Fantastic work, Squad 1. Okay, so they killed that Logi. Maybe the Logi built something a little bit before, but I don't see a hab or anything. Let me know if you guys see anything as well on the stream, because, like, I know you guys can watch different points on my screen that I can't see, so... Seriously. Yeah, enemy challenger is up, so I better start climbing. Challenger's probably gonna come from the main road down the center line. Spandrel's watching for him. I haven't seen a single enemy helicopter in a long ass time. I still have a pretty decent amount of ammo. I could have sworn I heard a helicopter just a second ago. I'm gonna flip around. No, there ain't shit there.
Can you scout for the enemy tank? Are you willing to risk your chopper for that?
Yeah, sure.
Let me know if we are capping West Stepney, then Squad 6 is going to East Novo.
Yeah, he's coming up the main road. He just took a shot at me. Enemy tank.
Copy that 5, thank you.
Can you mark it approximately at least?
One moment. Spandrel's got the mark accurate.
Squad 6, could you pick me up? I've got 60 seconds, 50 seconds. I got shot at.
Ooh, we're losing the south out. Losing hab on Stepney. See if I can save some ammo.
It's going down.
I'm not scared of your small arms. Puny Brits. I'll take my ammo back. Well, I got some of the ammo off of it at least. I need altitude. Guess they gave up on using helicopters, man, because I haven't seen shit. Kinda worried about the tank still. Ooh, that's a Black Hawk right there. Right over the main road. I'm going for this guy. I'm kind of scared to dive on him because it puts me right in front of the tank, but how about I do anyway?
Do you see him?
Tank mark updated. Tank is right below me.
Show an enemy fob.
Copy that 5.
Copy
He's
5.
very triggered.
Make sure, guys, we also have to defend. Let me know if we are capping West Stepney. In that case, Squad 6 can stay here on East Novo.
Squad 11, I just spotted an enemy hab on your east. Can you check it up?
Commander, you there?
1 second. I'm dealing with enemy close to our farm. Yeah, could you repeat?
I'm gonna.
Only available airstrike in 2 minutes.
Understood. I'm going to go and see if I can get tack mark on enemy hab.
I have UAV, so if you know the general direction, I could just do it myself.
They're calling it out. It's marked all over the place. Northeast of Stepney. I can see it right now. It's accurate.
Mark it if you can.
Yeah, I'm on it. I could use some help on the enemy hab. It's on my position.
I need an exact mark because my airstrike is very specific. A squad mark is your move marker, the thing?
No, it's where that new hab mark was placed on squad 7.
It's directly in front of me.
Squad 11.
It's
Squad 11. Enemy in the hab.
Ah, crap. We lost the commander. He got stabbed. That sucks. Ooh, Blackhawk is going back to base. Can I catch him? Probably not. Am I gonna try anyway? Yes. He's way off to the right.
I'm gonna try to spot the enemy radio.
You can just see him in the right corner of my screen. Oh no.
I have it.
Squad 1, could you try to save the fob on your beacon? One enemy in the hab. You're destroying the hab by now. It's gotta go.
I don't think we can do much here. There's 2 habs and a lot of lads. We're just gonna get tracked and be sitting ducks.
Squad 6, do you copy? Is the fucking tank still under me? Scary. Squad 6, talk to me.
Say again for Squad 6, I couldn't hear you.
Do you need a ride back to the front line?
Squad 7, I'm gonna shoot that with the airstrike.
Yeah,
so,
sure.
No need. I have already built the enemy radio. It's gone.
Oh, god damn it, man. I'll waste some of you. Oh, fuck it. Are you sure you took out the radio?
In a second. It won't be worthless. There's tons of infantry near me.
That was pretty saucy.
Okay, Squad 7, do not move.
Okay.
Quickly.
My guys are hunting the enemy tank. Yep.
Okay.
Go. You can drop us off south side of West Stepney.
Okay. You know, enemy tank isn't anywhere close to here anymore.
On your east. Is one on top of you? Yeah. Right over there.
Say again 5. Do you see him?
Nice. Come on, don't move.
Yeah, you can drop us off.
Fetching up your right side.
Так точно.
Good job.
Enemy Healy, west. Far away.
Nice.
Good call.
Top of us.
Hopefully he won't be a problem. Ooh, a little faster.
He's behind you. North of you, Squad 7.
Shit, shot.
I can see him.
It's okay. Stay low, guys. Rip.
Tank shot?
I don't know. Maybe a hat? Maybe a tank shot? At least I got you guys out.
Squad 2, are you capping?
Okay.
If you're wondering why everyone sounds kind of effeminate, it's because I'm playing on a European server.
Please, I'm under fire.
One enemy mob observed.
Enemy tank southeast side of West Stepney.
Give us a mark.
He's laying down in the yellow bushes. He's crawling towards your right side. He's
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
right
I can see him.
Behind the tree. Yeah, right over there, right.
You didn't miss a ram. I just, I think I got killed by a tank. On this server, ramming helicopters isn't against the rules. There was one ram earlier, but it was a trade, so it's kind of lame.
He's placing a mine or some shit. He's there he is, left. Yeah, right over there. Nice.
Finally! Fucking finally!
God damn, alright, get out of there. Nice.
Guys, you're camping west.
Are you camping west? Good job.
They're capping, but just barely.
That was a question, dude.
There's a block.
Are we camping?
Oh, okay.
I guess not.
Chasing enemy Blackhawk. Well, it was a trade.
Better was.
Alright, back to Tradoc.
Oxide, please, stop the...
driving back
losing
lane.
the
I thought
chopper,
that was
mate. Seriously.
Unless you need it.
Two chopper in 1 minute. Seriously.
Is the tank marker accurate?
Trust me, the second one was worth it.
Roger, okay, I'll just go through. Sending this spawn for that heli.
I think I upset the Frenchman. It's a good thing I don't really care.
Okay, Disrupt East has priority of fires. Disrupt South Leader, can you block the bridge?
Yes, I have 2 willing recruits that will provide early warning of Blue 4 in the south. The IED will destroy the lead vehicle blocking the bridge. My direct action cell is armed with an RPG-29 and 2 RPG-7Vs. I also have a supplementary ambush position, prepared in case something makes it across the bridge or penetrates Disruption Zone East.
Good. Disrupt West Leader, what about the LZ?
We have checked and all anti-helicopter mines are still armed. The anti-personnel mines are also ready. My SPF element has an SA-24, 2 RPG-7s, and a PKM machine gun in the ambush position. We have a supplementary ambush position covering the fields farther west, and also control an IED on the minor road that follows the river to the southwest. 1 willing recruit provides early warning in that direction.
A second Blue 4 UAS is a good indicator of an air landing. Deception Leader, you are responsible for the center disruption zone.
My SPF element is positioned in a school and prepared to emulate a deception command post. The jammer is also ready. When they alert to our position, we have 4 IEDs waiting for them.
Engage the jammer as soon as we make indirect or direct fire contact with the Blue 4. Increase C2 signature once the Blue 4 enter the disruption zones. In the northern support zone, the rocket cell will be positioned on the ridge overlooking the town, and the reserve direct action cell will be in an underground shelter near me. I will remain mobile on my motorcycle so that I can move quickly between positions. The logistics cell maintains 2 surgeries, 1 in each safe house. The 82mm mortar cell operates from multiple firing positions in the southwestern support zone. If the Blue 4 break through our disruption zones toward the battle zone, the protected assets will exfiltrate in a safe direction. To cover their movement, we'll attack and fix the Blue 4. The vehicle-borne IED will be useful for this action. The reserve will also be prepared to attack the Blue 4 where needed. After the regional C2 cell and IED factory components are safe, I will determine if we continue to fight the Blue 4 or withdraw to preserve combat power.
The commander's decision to withdraw is based upon the mission to protect the regional C2 cell and IED factory, and then an assessment of the ability to defeat the Blue 4 threat. Once the complex battle position is occupied, the hybrid insurgent group continuously maintains passive, 360-degree security while improving the cover, concealment, and camouflage of defensive positions. Care is taken to ensure that all activities blend with the local population.
Try to count all of the vehicles.
Command.
Okay, let's see if I can piss off Pierre again. Oh, you didn't spawn in main? What's wrong with you? I really needed you. No freeloaders.
Guys, try to get a heli to Gemnica and get a fob up somewhere.
Heli's up. You want me to land proper on it? Squad 8, you there?
Dude, Squad 8 is gonna take now. Maybe Squad 11 defend now, or Squad 2.
Squad 8, I can land on you and put a hab on Yev. But you gotta build it.
Do we have a helicopter stock somewhere or something? I feel like...
I'm up. Hello.
No, but I mean, like, I feel like the other heli is not responding.
It's dead. I lost both of them. One got killed by a tank and I rammed another guy.
Good job, 3.
Squad 8, I need you.
Dude, that's fucking other squad, man.
Oh, I'm dead. Oh, I'm okay. Woo! You're the only squad that can respond, so...
What's my squad? Squad 6 is gonna try to get in West Stepney for the...
Yeah, Squad 2 and 11 stop attack.
Oh, shit. I was trying to land and my mouse ran out of battery, holy shit.
Wait, you're flying without a mouse now?
I was for a second, yes.
That's a challenge. Haha.
Squad 6 on the roof of the station, les gars.
4 minutes. 4 minutes.
Hey Seth, sorry that took so long. My mouse was out of battery. Here, let's put it over here. My mouse ran out of battery as I was landing. I did that with just keyboard. I'm the worst. I'm terrible. I'm irresponsible.
No problem.
Here, dump the ammo. I'll place it.
Good job for the enemy chopper.
Enemy head is on south side of West Step.
Let's go to fob there.
Is the marker accurate?
Holy shit. That was the worst landing I've ever done. I did run out of battery midway through, but I did suck. You've got it. Thank you, sir. I did run out of battery midway through that, but I do suck at the MI8. I need more practice. That was not my finest moment. But I didn't crash the helicopter, and we did get a fob up, and I'm not dead. So, yeah! Video games!
Squad 1, the tank is just on me.
Oh shit, that was close.
I was scared. I could hear you getting louder. You know, I can go back to main base for the supplies. It's okay. We've got this pretty well handled. It's not like there's a rush. But what I can do is drop this extra 150 on Yev. Or Petrivka. Yeah. Oh god, it's so fucking hard, dude.
We're starting camp with
Sorry, man, what the fuck, sorry.
Okay, I'm out of the circle now, right when I get the hover, right? There we go. Just need more practice.
Squad 1, I got visual on the enemy tank. I'm marking on your map.
Yeah, he's running around with us.
Yes, I can see him. He's heading towards the west. He just stopped his engine. He's on my marker. He's waiting.
West Step is soon neutralized.
They found my fucking fob already. You see that shit? We're starting to lose Yev. And they found the fob there as well.
What 8 or 2? Are you able to go to Jev and cap it back?
The enemy's not capping it right now. If we're still capping west, we should be okay.
The enemy tank is moving in.
Oh my god, stop!
You missed it. The Challenger is now heading towards the east.
We're losing the other big guy.
Hey buddy, you got a mic?
I think we're losing it right now. Someone stop the camera.
I can see that.
Let's build another fob for Nova.
It will not be a double neutral. We are way ahead of it.
Yeah, no one's capping there.
Are you sure?
It just went down a nudge, but stayed at a nudge.
Roger.
You see, there's enemy Blackhawk in front of us. We're gonna focus on him, okay? This might get us killed, you know? 50-50.
Okay. Sure thing. Let's go for it.
Sure.
Where's he going?
It's coming back for you.
Teach that bitch a lesson. Yeah, get him, Squad 9!
Yeah, we're here to play.
Death to Britain.
Fuck them up.
Opachki. Let's get something set up south of the points.
Enemy takedown.
Nice work. Oh, shut up. Don't worry about him. He's just rude. He's just jealous of our ride. Up, up, let's go. Yep. Dump the supplies, dump them all. Dump construction. I just appreciate that they're speaking the superior language. It's like they've admitted that they've lost. Okay, you just build that hab and I'll see you later. Good luck. Godspeed! There's a tank on the east side. I better be careful about this.
MBT is gonna roll in on West Step to help you clear out those infantry.
Right.
The hab on the south of Novo is getting built at least.
You guys built us a repair station. We need to resupply really quick. We have run out of ammo.
I can put it on the scrapyard hab in the north if you'd like.
Yes, please.
It'll take me a second.
Yeah, take your time.
The secret to landing the Mi-8 seems to be just to land it like it's an airplane and just let it skid. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, who said who's gonna build us a repair station?
Hi, it's me.
If you need a repair station, you also have a repair station on the west pet if you need it.
Oh, that's too far away.
Yeah, copy.
Do you want it on West Stepney or do you want it on the north point, north of Novo?
West Stepney, please.
Tak, точно.
Thank you.
You will have to build it. I will dump the supply for it. That's squad 9. I think that was trying to tell me about that. They don't have ammo on the Stepney fob anyway. They kind of needed it. So it's at the gas station, so I don't really need to get too low. This will be fine right here.
5, I'm on your left. Right, I mean.
Okay, 9, I've dropped it all here.
Thank you.
Dude, we have 4 habs on Nova. How can we lose this? We definitely need more ammo on the northern hab, though. I'll put a bunch of construction there, too, for the tank. I'm gonna resupply the scrapyard fob next for maybe another repair for you, tank.
We could use a repair station, yeah. Maybe put it in lower Petrivka.
That's not ballsy enough for me. Needs to be further south. Ah, shit. It's annoying because to land this I have to do a combination of flare. I can't tilt it back as easily like you can with the Blackhawk. It's like
You can.
oh yeah, pошел нахуй. Scared the shit out of me. Well, that time it's not as scary. Good luck, brother.
Good luck to you.
I don't deserve it. I've been a dick the entire game. We can lose this because we only have 1 hab on Stepney proper. That's the problem. But I think we'll be okay. Okay, tank, I'm going to try to drop supplies on the fob next to you. The fuck was that?
Squad 7, you just stepped on a mine.
Yeah, fuck.
Friendly mine.
Yeah, so... My bad.
Hey, Chopper, we need ammo, please.
Okay, I'll save some for the one down there.
Copy, thank you.
I'm moving towards the operation marker at the moment.
No.
What the hell?
Squad 1, I just dropped enough supplies here for you. How could you do this?
Too much contact.
Okay.
Too much contact. We just took a headshot.
Oh shit! They're shooting toes at me!
Don't die, please. We need you here.
That was a good one. A great day for helicopter pilots. I only cost the team 15 tickets that round. Oh my god. Let's play another one.
advance and secure. Push out and secure all objective areas.
Crap. It's gonna be a competition to see who can get the heli first. I hate this. It's 3 heli squads. Here, I go for the right one, you go for left.
You're not gonna make it.
You're not. Go left, go left! You could have cut off the other guy. There you go, there you go. That's how you do it, Squad 4.
I'm not gonna be witnessing this.
Sorry, Squad 1. We conspired against you.
Yes, that's.
Yeah. I don't want to do this, but I kind of have to do it. You don't have a claim on that heli. Squad 4, I'm sorry.
You're a bitch.
Don't have a what?
Fuck you, Squad 1. You want to pull that card instead of waiting? Yeah, fuck you. You want to call dibs on a helicopter? Okay.
Well, it's kind of the rules. You probably should know that.
Ugh.
It's the rules. If BP key has number 1 and heli, so
That is gay rules. But I will respect them.
in that case, if you don't respect the rules, you can actually leave the server. Feel free to join another one.
You heard what I said. I said I would respect.
That was brutal.
The first thing I'm gonna do immediately is I'm gonna ram a fucking MI8. Just watch. Like, they think they got me. But, no. They're mistaken. The first thing I'm gonna do is run to Batha and see if there's a helicopter. Squad admins are such fucking pussies, dude. So the cool thing about the Blackhawk is it's way easier to fly. Way easier. A million times. Oh no! But I want it to be suicidal and destructive. Okay. Okay, let's go fuck up some Russians, okay? I'm rushing straight to Batha to kill their backcap heli.
Hell yeah. Watch out for IFVs.
They're bitches. They can't stop me.
Just give us something to shoot at, mate.
I'm gonna land right on his fucking rotor.
Looking forward to it.
Now, I'll park you guys right in front. If we get him to leave the cap, it will be a victory. Eyes peeled. There he is. I see one.
This is invasion, by the way. Okay.
No, this is Ross, not invasion.
Oh yeah, sorry.
You're good, you're good.
Invasion, got you.
There he is. He's right in front of us. I'm gonna set you up right next to him, okay? I think he just dropped some dudes off, but I can't tell. Left gun, ready?
Copy, can't see, no eyes. See him.
Take him.
I mean, I see no guys, but I can shoot.
Kill the helicopter. What do you mean?
I see a Logi on the other side, I'm taking it down.
Okay.
Oh, shit, I'm bleeding.
Who's bleeding? Which gun?
Both
Keep
guys.
fighting him.
Both guys. Left.
Okay.
Left guys. I got one of their Logis there.
Nice work. If you die, I'll go back to base and pick you up. Don't sweat it. Bleeding will just make you stronger. Oh fuck. He's right under us.
This hog is hooking.
There's a scout car. I think the spandrel is right below us. Yeah, it's a spandrel. You keep hitting him.
Reloading.
Okay, the spandrel is looking at us, so I'm gonna get some altitude and get out of here. I think we've caused enough damage. I'm scared of that fucking missile launcher, man. Because he'll try to fuck us.
Nice drive, man. Nice fly.
Yeah, we did some. Yeah, man, we did some nice work there.
I need to keep us high so the spandrel doesn't fuck us. Okay, gonna dive now.
I'm gonna die now.
It's a shame we can't heal in the heli.
Yeah, really, it's bullshit. You should be able to heal in vehicles.
Yeah, agreed.
Don't sweat it if you die before we get back. One of you can grab medic. Or we might be able to land somewhere else. We engaged enemy helicopter and stopped one of their lodges. Yeah, we can land. I'll find a good spot.
Very good.
To be fair, I'm probably gonna die before that. I see like everything in 3D now.
That's dope.
Which isn't a good thing.
Are you high?
my character certainly is. Ah, there I go.
Do you like the— oh no, there he goes! Good timing. If you want to go get him.
Fuck, I'm bugged.
Grab a kit, you're good.
Squad 8 and 4, you don't have to be here, we can stay here and fix everything.
Just grab a kit out of the heli. Can you not heal?
Commander on deck, all systems online.
Are you fucked?
I'm bugged out, I've got no gun, yeah, I'm fucked.
Okay, here, I'll fix you. I got you. Did that fix it? Just grab ammo. Grab a weapon out of the heli. That should do it. Can you grab a kit?
More supplies of these mainly construction.
Yeah, I'm all good now.
There you go.
Nicely done. Where's our friend?
He's to the north. Quickly.
Squad 8, you don't have to be here too on gas station.
You're not. Copy that. Copy that.
Ah, fucking bugged again.
It's okay. Can you just get back on the gun?
Yeah, I know he's bringing it to.
Can you hop back in?
it doesn't work.
You can't get in?
They won't let you back in.
Oh, there you go.
I can get back in, but I can't change anything else.
Here, we're out of ammo, so we'll grab some ammo from this fob so you can change your kit when you get a chance.
Ah, good.
I don't know why that happens, but we can fix it next time we have to land.
Still an alpha, and it'll be all good.
Just need to pick up like 100 ammo from here for when we have to do it. Hopefully we don't get tow missiled. Alright, that'll do it. Let's get back in the fight. Okay! Holy shit!
Hell yeah.
I almost hit the hanger! Ah!
Fucking love your energy, man.
Okay, let's cause more problems. They're calling out enemy at hangars, but I want to see if I can find another helicopter to kill.
Yeah, do it. Taking it.
Ah, whatever, they're bitches.
I think I saw an enemy lodgy though to the north of the hangars, but fuck it.
I don't know. I don't think we can do anything. I see both the enemy helicopters in front.
Let's do it.
There's one that's outgoing. We're gonna go for him. Oh, they're trying to backcap the West Al-Qadir. So let's get in their way again. Target the one that's hovering. He's really close. Left helicopter and a right helicopter. See the one to the left here?
It's too high. It's too high. It's too high.
It's okay. Don't worry about him.
Need more construction.
Oh, damn it. We lost both.
Okay, the enemy is building a super hat 2 on the flag, Iraqi hangars. I will mark it.
Make sure you squad 5, you only need one guy inside the capsule, so sneak in, roll in.
Squad 3, we need you to bring some ammo on
First time I see a dogfight in the air with the
radio.
I'm trying. I'm fighting an MI8 here. I'm trying to fuck up their back cap.
Stop fighting, we need ammo.
Okay, understood. I've done some damage here. I will do it. I'll get your ammo.
Keep fighting. Distracted.
They're already distracted. It's okay. That bought some time.
We need more supplies. Chopper, where are you? We need more construction, please.
Who needs construction? Squad 6?
Yes.
Okay, on the way.
Thank you.
I'm getting chased. Spandrel, Squad 4, can you tell your Spandrel to pay attention to me for a sec? The supplies are dropped.
He's on the thing north.
Squad 6, you can put the hat bunker.
Squad 8. Need supply on Squad 8.
That'll have to wait. Did you dump all your supplies in that southern hab, Squad 8? Wow, you're really dumb, but I'll save you.
Good shooting on the chopper. It's on fire. It's going down.
Does anyone need chopper support anywhere?
Yes, we need construction here.
Where?
on the F10, super fob on F10.
God, these dudes are such sourpusses, it's not even fun. I'm stealing your construction.
Only construction.
Oh, I got hit by a tow.
Yeah.
A tow missile ended my spree. Would have been nice if someone called out the spandrel. Alright, back to Tradoc.
There is a tow on Iraqi bunker.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I forgot to tell you, yeah.
Can one of the headies get me?
Blue 4 vehicles are approaching from the northeast. There are more than 6.
Understood. Disrupt South leader texted me that a Blue 4 platoon is approaching from the south.
Alert! All elements, a Blue 4 UAS is flying over us.
Roger, all elements come to full readiness. I need a specific location for the UAS. We must assess their intent.
Commander, this is the battle zone leader. We see the UAS flying south just east of the school. It is one of the small ones.
This is Disrupt South. Blue 4 positioning vehicles to overwatch the South Bridge. This is Disrupt East. 4 Blue 4 vehicles have stopped short of the town, dismounted infantry, and are advancing deliberately. At least 4 other vehicles are moving across the field on the south side of the road.
Okay, the Blue 4 appears to be setting a cordon. This is close to our worst case. All elements, be on the lookout for helicopters. Battle Zone Leader, alert the regional C2 and IED cells to be ready to exfiltrate. Break. Deception Leader, turn on the jammer and increase simulated command traffic. Let's see if we can mislead them.
Commander, this is Disrupt East. They're in the kill zone. Engaging now.
Rocket Cell, support Disrupt East. Mortar Cell, support Disrupt South.
Commander, we destroyed 2 lead vehicles and hit at least 2 of their soldiers. They are moving to flank our position to the south. Their heavy mortar fire is ineffective. Our jammer is working.
Good. Once they adjust their mortars, bound back and draw them toward the deception position. Disrupt South Leader, sit rep, over.
Commander, this is Disrupt South. Blue 4 still in overwatch positions. No attempt to cross the bridge. I am engaging them with mortars.
Disrupt South, take whatever action you need to block that bridge. We don't need any more Blue 4 on this side.
Commander, we've destroyed a striker on the bridge, but we are receiving effective fire. We are now displacing to supplementary positions.
Keep them contained. Disrupt West Leader, do you see any Blue 4?
Commander, no contact with Blue 4 ground or helicopter elements. The SA-24 gunner is ready for Blue 4 fixed-wing aircraft.
Battle Zone Leader, Blue 4 are pressing from 2 directions. Exfiltrate the regional C2 cell and IED factory.
Roger. The C2 cell is moving to the tunnel entrance, and the IED cell is arming the V-bed for remote detonation.
Commander, this is Disrupt East. 2 strikers and dismounted infantry have taken the CSOP and are engaging my withdrawal team. My stay-behind team has made it through the tunnel and are now at the Blue 4 rear. Another Blue 4 platoon has maneuvered south and is effectively suppressing the eastern security position. They must reposition, which will likely place Blue 4 in contact with the battle zone.
We'll exfiltrate the protected assets before the battle zone elements are decisively engaged. Disrupt East, position the V-bed to disrupt the Blue 4 attack and maneuver your eastern security position toward the battle zone.
Commander, Wilco. I'm employing mortar smoke to screen V-bed movement.
Battle Zone Leader, exfiltrate the regional C2 cell to the northern safe house. The IED factory should move to the southwest safe house. I am moving to check the tunnel exit.
Commander, executing now. The regional C2 cell is in the tunnel. The IED factory components are almost loaded.
Commander, the Blue 4 UAS has spotted us, and now we are taking ineffective mortar fires. The jammer is working.
Good. Inaccurate Blue 4 fire should limit their employment. Disrupt West Leader. Keep the SA-24 ready in case Blue 4 air attacks the rocket cell. All elements, protected assets are moving. Execute covering actions.
Commander, this is Battle Zone Leader. The V-bed is positioned at Eastern CSOP and handed over to Disrupt East.
Okay, we're back. So this European team doesn't know what they're doing. They didn't build anything here. They didn't bring... Well, they had enough supplies here. They didn't bring any of it north. I dropped supplies here. They didn't go back and build the fob. It's like...
we need the ammo and construction point on Iraq hangar to be the hub.
Squad 10, fill enemy Logi on your south.
I'm on the way for that middle hab to resupply it.
Observe mark.
Why did you build that with no supply? Very special. Can I drop supplies safely there without getting hit by a tow?
Yes. Come from behind and you're not getting hit by anyone. I'm covering you.
Okay, I'm trying from the west.
Squad 10, fire. It's filled with infantry. It's filled.
The door on Iraq hangar has been removed.
Spasibo, большое.
Squad 10, hostile AT on my observe. Squad 10, AT. AT on my observe mark. Anti-tank right here. I think he's out of ammo.
Okay, why can't I drop? There we go.
Enemy chopper just correct.
Supplies are dropped.
Bingo.
Can we have one squad on camp to defend?
Squad 6, are you there?
Yeah, we're here.
Maybe you shouldn't go directly towards the cap and go to that radio instead. It has enough supplies to build a fob.
Yeah, copy that.
Duh. No shit.
The chopper squad.
Should have noticed that a long time ago.
Please, here on my super fob near alley base.
You talking about Gastown?
Ammo.
Okay, I'm all over the place. I need to focus on landing. That was scary.
I think they made the trick. Pick it up right now. No way, I see them running back into the building.
Squad 7, if you could have your striker drop ammo at that middle fob.
Yeah, I think the hab is destroyed.
I know, but 6 is gonna rebuild another one. Or maybe you could. There wasn't even a bunker to begin with.
Hab on abandoned Soviet base.
Oh yeah, nice work. Do you still need supplies on Superfob?
Yes. Always. Ammo mainly.
Oh, is that for center? No, I refuse.
Why you refuse?
Squad 10, enemy chopper northeast. My observe mark.
Is he landing?
Squad 10, enemy chopper. Gonna drop supplies for fun.
Oh, I see him. I see the enemy.
Fire. Oh,
He's down.
Nice.
Enemy chop down. Near hangar.
Huh. Did they not get tanks? Why don't I stream on Twitch? Because I don't get people watching on Twitch. That is why. I get 14 viewers. Kind of want to experiment and go back to streaming on Twitch. Ooh, this is logic. Can't do anything about it though. I'm gonna just kind of watch him, which is what I'm gonna do for a little bit. Maybe not though. Rather kill a helicopter, but I don't see anything. I don't know what to do. They got a hab bunker up. That's nice. I would rather drop ammo on that hab. That's what I'm gonna do. Okay, I am as slow as I can be here.
Squad 9, don't take my logic, please. We are chopper squad.
Infantry incoming to Iraqi hangars.
Squad 10 on my move marker northwest, north of you, enemy rally point.
What was that?
It was 4 Squad 10, enemy rally point marked on map.
Oh.
Squad 10, I think the enemy's on the north side of the wall. I'm gonna mark it. Squad 10, enemy sniper to your northeast if you help us out.
Damn, he's really microing Squad 10. Holy fuck. I want them back as my gunners. They'd probably have more fun. They'd probably die. But that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. I need more logi in that center point.
Squad 7, enemy Logi On my mark over here.
Both of them need more ammo. Both of the fobs.
Quick.
Drop 500 on both.
Enemy BTR squad 10 on your northeast side. 2 BTRs, 2 BTRs.
That's kind of scary. But hopefully they'll be distracted by the striker and not fuck with me.
Sorry, we're down now.
Yeah, Captain. Thank you, though. You get a lot of infantry helping us out. You're gonna need 80 now on cap. Attack flag.
We are losing Iraqi hangars.
Oh, fuck.
Copy that.
No!
Squad 2, can you help out on Iraqi hangars?
No!
Yes, we're trying to talk to my submate.
No!
Thank you.
No!
But I guess it's not so
Fuck!
active right now.
Not like this. I got yopped by BTR. They got a truck going for supply anyway, they don't need me. Alrighty.
Battle zone cells are ready.
Commander, this is Disrupt East. Blue 4 are clearing the eastern CSOP and maneuvering infantry toward the battle zone. We are detonating the V-bed. My stay-behind element will attack the Blue 4 team, securing their disabled vehicle. These actions should slow the Blue 4 advance.
Commander, this is Disrupt South. Blue 4 are now pushing the destroyed striker off the bridge.
Rocket cell, shift fires to the south bridge.
Shift fires to the southern bridge.
All elements, regional C2 node is moving to the northern support zone safe house.
Commander, this is Disrupt East. Blue 4 infantry have destroyed my eastern CSOP cell that was moving toward the battle zone. At least one striker was destroyed by the V-bed.
Get your stay-behind cell into action.
Commander, this is Disrupt East. The stay-behind element is attacking the Blue 4 at the CSOP on the primary road. I've lost contact with them.
Disrupt East leader, maintain contact with the Blue 4 and track their movements. Reserve cell leader, reinforce Disrupt East leader's effort to contain Blue 4. Do not allow them to influence the protected assets.
Commander, this is Battle Zone Leader. We are attacking a striker vehicle in our north kill zone with RPG-29s, IEDs, and rocket fire.
Commander, this is Disrupt South. Another striker has crossed the bridge, engaging with IED and machine guns. We can't hold...
Disrupt South, this is Commander, over. Rocket and mortar cells, I need immediate suppression on the north side of the bridge. The protected elements are safe. However, we have suffered too many casualties and cannot defeat the Blue 4 element. We need to withdraw. I want 2 direct action cells in the battle zone, the reserve cell, and the Disrupt West SA-24 element to remain in contact and cover the insurgent cell's withdrawal. Rockets and mortars provide fire support. The remainder of the battle zone cells will exfiltrate to the south. As you depart, conceal caches and underground shelter entrances for later use. Hide IEDs if possible. Deception leader, exfiltrate north and leave the jammer in place. Arm the IEDs for victim-operated detonation.
Commander, understood. We are sending the last deception transmission now.
Commander, firing final rocket and mortar salvo now. Once we break contact, we will hide with civilians in the battle zone. The other 2 cells are exfiltrating south.
All elements, I am moving to my hide position. After caching weapons, disperse throughout the urban area to hide amongst the population. Keep track of Blue 4 activities. We must be prepared to conduct individual attacks to continue to attrit them.
The OPFOR have successfully protected the designated assets. Through deception and the dispersion of disruption and support elements in the urban environment, they have also denied Blue 4 seizure of the complex battle position. Whenever possible, the OPFOR maximizes cultural standoff to offset Blue 4 combat power advantages. It is critical that OPFOR perform continuous reconnaissance and surveillance to inform future operations. You have just viewed the execution of the OPFOR task, Execute Defense of a Complex Battle Position. The subtask actions apply to both the regular and irregular elements of the hybrid threat. The OPFOR task outline and TC7100 series references are available on the Army Training Network web portal. Questions may be directed to the TRADOC G2 ACE Threats Integration Directorate.
I will pay y'all money to call that number. Alrighty, let's get back to it.
You're fucking playing elsewhere.
Damn, bro. French dude is fucking mad. He couldn't even be bothered to bring ammo and put a radio down without ammo for a HAB, and he's like mad. He has no right. Yo, hey man.
Hey man, how you doing? How you doing? Did you ram any helicopters before?
I got a rotor,
Can you stay where you are?
but I got yopped by a BTR and I got yopped by a tow, so
And 2 are going to.
I don't know, it's 50-50.
We went for like epic APC run.
I know, I was seeing that. I was hearing them talk. You guys want a gun again?
Yeah. Yeah, for a while. Then you can drop us off later to get the APC up.
Yeah, no problem.
Got 11. There might be an enemy HAB gonna mark it north of northwest of your vehicle, northeast.
Yeah, man. It's hard to win with a 50, that's for sure.
Just take a look around there.
Squad 1, I think, is setting up another fob.
Squad 3, I need a supply one. Fob's been
Yeah, they should.
Squad 8, can I get to you? Squad 1, do you think I can get to you? Nah, you guys have a truck there. You guys are fine. You don't need my help.
Chopper, we need ammo. We need ammo now. We're so.
Who needs ammo? Squad 2?
Yes.
You guys have 700. What are you talking about?
We need more ammo because the tow consumes a lot.
No. No! Yo, got a heli in front of us. There might be BTRs here, so we might have to fucking leave as soon as we hit him.
Squad 2, do we manage to build a HAB or should I build it further north?
Yes, I will build it. Oh, you can build it if you want.
He's right in front of me. Don't worry about the HAB. We're gonna kill this heli. Oh no. Oh, it's gonna be close! I got him! Yeah, suck my dick! Suck my dick, Russia! Suck my dick! Enemy MI8 destroyed. We got his tail rotor. That was awesome!
Yeah, I have.
Okay, we're gonna drop our supplies on this one. That's what I was trying to do earlier, man. It's so hard to pull that off. What are you saying?
There's another enemy.
Oh yeah, I see him. Let's go for him. He's next.
Go again, mate. 2 in a row, man. We believe in you.
your ass is mine.
Yeah, I'm requesting ammo. Chopper, I'm requesting ammo on my super fob. We are really low on ammo, please.
Oh, I can't hit him this time. Right gun, he's right in front of us. He's outrunning me. We're gonna chase him for a little bit.
Yeah, I have to reload.
He might be RTB though. But I'm just gonna follow him for a little bit and see what happens. I'm just so slow. I was slow because I was trying to get more supplies. Still chasing him though. Oh, it's a trap! There's a BTR! We're dead!
Squad 2, make sure you guys don't shoot on friendlies with the machine gun. I think it.
Ah, fuck! We're burning, I have to land. Get out if you're still in. Holy fuck. That was fucking awesome. If I had realized I was burning a little sooner, I might have saved it, but I don't know, maybe not. We might have been hit by the BTR as well. Squad 10, that was badass.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man, that was sweet. Well piloted.
No regrets.
Squad 11, the half is down on your west. Just to let you know.
Alright, well. Actually, you know what? I've had enough of this server and their gay rules and their these gay, effeminate Europeans that can't speak with a deep voice. They all sound like they have no balls and they suck and their admins are terrible and their rules are fucking stupid. And I had the most fun I could, and I hope you guys like watching the trade ox in between. I'm gonna call it later, guys. Also, thanks for the donations as well.